Welcome back folks, JD here again. So we're in the garage this morning. I gave the Model 3 a pretty good clean yesterday, and then I went out in the evening and came back to some serious bug splatter. Let me just show you this. So as you can see, there is a serious amount of bug splatter. I've never known a car as bad for picking up bugs as the Model 3 does. Maybe it's because there's no grill, so there's nowhere for them to disappear to behind, but as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. The rest of the car's fine, but there is a serious amount of bug splatter on the front. So what I wanted to do today is just show you how I tackle these in case anybody's in the same boat. Okay, so the product I'm going to use is Optimum No Rinse. Now, if you're the kind of person who doesn't like to spend a lot of time on their car, or maybe you're not as lucky as I am to have a garage in off-street parking, but you want to keep your car clean, I cannot recommend Optimum No Rinse highly enough. I'll put a link to it in my description. Essentially, it's a rinseless wash. All you do is you take a couple of gallons of water, a cap full of stuff, mix it up, and then you can wash your entire car with it. But what I've since found also is, rather than using a detailing spray, which can still scratch, or using something like a citrus pre-cleaner, yesterday when I cleaned this, and so I know it works quite well before I went out and got it completely covered again, I used a little spray. You can see how much I used. So basically I did the whole car with this yesterday, and it was about up there. So I cleaned the whole car, glass and everything, with probably about 400 millilitres of water. But there's just enough left for me to show you again on this front end. So this was literally, I think if you look on the bottle, it says, for a clay lube, which is kind of the same dilution as I use to clean the car with in the spray bottle, is, I think it was worked out about 64:1. So essentially, I think I put about 7 millilitres of product. This is about 30 quid, but it's nearly a litre. It's 32 fluid ounces, 946 millilitres. So I put 7 millilitres of this, roughly, into a 500 millilitre spray bottle. So what I'm going to do is just saturate the front end with this stuff. Now what it does is it encapsulates the dirt, believe it or not, in the droplets of liquid, and lets you remove them off the car safely without inducing any scratches. It smells beautiful as well. They do another one with carnauba wax built in, which is in a green bottle, which I have used. But if you want to give your car a safe clean and you haven't got access to a hose pipe, a pressure washer, off-street parking, etc., all I'm going to do, I've just about run out, so I think that will be enough. This will let me remove the bugs and any dust that I picked up on the journey home safely. Okay, now I should say that this works best when your car is coated. So this car has had a coating of GTECHNIQ Crystal Serum Light and also 2 coatings of GTECHNIQ EXO V4, which is a hydrophobic topper-upper, if you like. And it is still beading really nicely, and I think that will last about a year. What I tend to do as well, and I'll do more of a general maintenance wash video probably next week, and I'll go through the other products that I use. But I also use a product called GTECHNIQ C2V3, which is a top-up spray which just tops up your hydrophobic properties on the surface, probably about every 3 months. Okay, so let's go and get a couple of decent towels and see how easy these bugs come off. Okay, so I've let it dwell for a few minutes or so. I'm going to use a couple of these really nice plush microfiber towels. Check out the Rag Company. You want to get yourself some really nice 470 gram or 500 gram Korean, I think they're a 20% mix Korean microfiber towel. They're really soft, really plush, shouldn't give you any scratches, but ONR is proven not to scratch anyway. So let's just see how, if I can do this one-handed. Let's just turn up the old exposure a little bit. Let's see how these come off. Not bad at all. Look at that. So I'm hardly applying any pressure, just to the front end, and you can see, look, hopefully you can see that they are just wiping off straight away. Now, as I say, there's one there, look, can we see that? Let's just hone in on that a bit. Can we see that bug there? Just there, straight off. Okay, so that is how I tackle the pesky bugs. Like I said, they probably won't come off as easily if your car isn't ceramic coated, but as you can see, they are coming off really, really easily. Let's tackle the number plate. Straight off, and I can be confident that I'm not scratching the surface. Okay, just a little quick video for you. Hope you're all well. Please do continue to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.